So another thing is, in the beginning you might not ride very far, you might not have got too many miles or kilometers under your belt, as it were. You may not have ridden in different weather conditions, different times of year, that kind of thing, different lighting conditions, kind of riding in the dark or the fog or whatever. And you may not have ridden very far or put long sessions in the saddle on the bike, and that's fine, that's cool. You're starting out, right? You got to start somewhere, and it was the same for me. And what I did was I just built up my rides. So started out, you know, just riding in local streets near to where my place is. You know, I got myself a bike and I just practiced. I didn't have a car park nearby, so I just had to practice on the local streets. And also, I'm a fan of housing estates because I think that they are a cool place that tend to be quiet, especially in the middle of the day or in the week or on the early mornings or the evenings, that kind of thing. But you still do have some real world stuff like driveways, junctions, intersections, dogs, cats, kids, whatever. It's got a fair bit. Anyway, but you got to start building up towards longer rides and that kind of thing. And what I did was I set myself a goal, as it were, and that was that after a certain amount of kilometers I had to take this bike in for a service for them to check it and that kind of thing, and that distance was 1,000 kilometers. So I was working up towards that, but I was doing it in short stints. But what I was also doing was, in the mix of doing that practice of just trying to spend time with the bike and getting out on the road and practicing and that kind of stuff, I was also bit by bit getting the journey to the service center, as it were, or the bike dealership in reality. I was just chipping away at that because where I got this bike from was on the other side of the city. So I'm on one side just north of the city, and the bike place on the southern side down near the lake. And actually when I got the bike, I didn't feel confident about riding it home, so I got a friend to ride it back for me, which I thought was a good decision. And I was just building up the time on the bike, and I found that picking somewhere that was quite far away and having a goal associated to that made a big difference. So I had this objective of, right, at 1,000 Ks I got to be able to ride the bike to the city, through the city, and out the other side to the place where it's going to get serviced. And I just chipped away at that, so I just did a little bit each time. And what that did was it got the length of the individual rides to increase each time, and I just chipped away at it. And actually I was fortunate that pretty much bang in the middle was the place where I was going to have to do my motorcycle test, so I actually worked that into the mix as well. And it also helped me get used to riding in city traffic, because the traffic in the city is, well, normally a lot heavier than what, like, normally there's no cars on the road around here, but it's holiday season, so it's Ramo. But yeah, that helped me get used to doing a bit of riding in traffic, and I just built it up and built it up. And yeah, long story short, the day when I had to take it in for its service, I had already ridden pretty much all the way there, so I only had a tiny bit at the end that I hadn't done. But I've been to that area a fair bit, because there's a climbing gym pretty much a stone's throw away from there. So yeah, made it there and back okay. But I guess the takeaway is, I'm just saying, like, in the beginning, chances are, if you're new to riding, you haven't had much time on a bike, and you just got to build that up. And spending time on the bike is a good way to get better, in my opinion. And having kind of goals to aim for and trying to achieve, I think that helps as well. So another thing was, during building up those rides, was that I was getting out in different weather conditions. And yeah, that's something you're just potentially going to have to get used to. and the bad weather will find you. Like, you might be in the middle of a ride and it suddenly changes, or it's just a prolonged period of bad weather and you just want to get out and ride, so you've got to ride in the wind and the rain and that kind of thing. And yeah, I just built up slow, like started off with short rides in the beginning and just got them longer and longer. And yeah, because I had this goal that I was aiming for, it just meant that I was just getting out on the bike for longer periods of time, and part of that was that it meant that I got exposed to different weather conditions, and I think that's a good thing. You know, you just got to try and chip away at it and progress, and you will get better over time. As with anything, you know, you just practice. I don't think there's a thing such as practice makes perfect. I think good practice is the main thing towards improvement. So perfection is either very hard to achieve or non-existent. So yeah, just trying to have good practice so that you can improve, and everyone improves at different speeds. I learned that, or I could see that when I used to teach quad bike riding on the dunes, that with all those hundreds if not thousands of different customers, there were so many different types of personalities and riding types and skill levels and improvement levels and all that kind of thing. And I did like crazy fast rides all the way down to walking next to people, because we were going at walking pace and I had one hand on the brake or the throttle for them. So yeah, just trying to say that chip away at it, keep plugging away. Any questions, feel free to ask me or ask someone else, or do your own thing. And yeah, just keep chipping away at it. And if you don't have your L's yet, I'm sure you will get them. And once you got your L's, I'm sure you get your P's. And when you get your P's, I'm sure eventually you'll get your full license, just like I have. And I just did that by chipping away at it. I still think of myself as a beginner now. Hopefully I'm going to be riding for many years to come, but I'm still just learning more and more as the weeks go by. And even though I found it a bit stressful trying to get the K's up, and also knowing that I'd have to do this cross-town ride, which actually, because it's this time of year, is coming up again fairly soon, and I'm still a bit anxious about it. Like, I just get anxious about stuff, so it just is the way it is. But I've done the ride now, I know I can do it, so I just got to try and be positive and not catastrophize. And yeah, just be posy and think I can do this and try and enjoy it, and I'm sure I'll be fine. But yeah, just trying to have a bit of a chuckle at myself so that you can have a chuckle too, have a bit of a laugh at me, and maybe it'll make you feel a bit better about your riding if you're worrying about your riding in any way, or you're just having a tough day and you want a bit of a chuckle. Hopefully my whimsical tales help bring a smile to your dial, as it were. And yeah, I hope you have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one.